If you're a veteran, camping benefits can look very different depending on where you travel, and that's where a lot of confusion starts. Some states offer free camping, some offer discounts, and national parks follow an entirely different set of rules. Let's break down what veterans actually qualify for and how to verify before you hit the road. We're Alan and Kim, full-time RVers living, working, and occasionally fixing whatever just broke on our fifth wheel. Welcome to 99 Adventures, where the roads are bumpy and our decisions are too.
Hey guys, back on air. I don't know.
Welcome back to 99
Welcome
Adventures.
back to 99 Adventures. So today we're going to be talking about state level benefits as well as federal level benefits.
For veterans.
Right? Mm-hmm. So across the U.S. and many states offering camping and park benefits specifically for veterans. The benefits can vary by state, obviously, but often include, discounted campsites for free, reduced day use, special veterans passes, or in some cases, a lot of free camping, right? So,
especially if there's a disability rating.
Yeah. Some states extend benefits to all veterans with proof of service, while others, for the most part, have generous benefits for veterans with service-connected disabilities. We're today at Government Canyon State Natural Area, and which is not technically a state park, but it's a natural area for the state of Texas. Today, we use the Parklands Passport. It's for disabled veterans. It is a free card. You have to take your proof of service to a state park
or do it online.
It does not expire.
Yeah.
So this is the one.
And we'll get into a little bit more about how you have to go about in some of the cases doing the verification process.
Yeah, like today would have cost us $12 to get in here.
That's right.
And it was free.
So we're gonna find us.
So we're gonna go on. We're either gonna hike or we're gonna bike. We hadn't decided. It kind of depends on the terrain and so forth. But we'll pick up in different spots where we'll talk about different topics and so forth. So let's get going. Okay. Also, hang with us till the end. We got a surprise for you. I think there might be a little bit of horseback action towards the end. So hang in there. We're back after what seems like, how many miles did we do? You act like we just did 20
I was going to say 20.
20 miles.
20 miles.
No,
it's
been like 1.2. Okay.
Look, I love the electric bikes. I do. But it causes me a lot of anxiety if I'm on a trail or on concrete in the middle of a town.
And today it's very crowded in the park.
Very crowded.
And so there's lots of people on the trail. Bikes are allowed on this hiking trail, just for anybody out there that wants to make a comment about that. They are allowed on this trail. We're very cognizant about that, about, going on trails and whether or not bikes are allowed. So, Ashlyn, daughter, they're allowed, okay? So, we're going to look at some real examples. Kim will kind of go through that of some states, and then at some point in the video, she made this awesome graphic of the United States, and it kind of
right now. How about? We're just showing it right now. How about that?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of states across the United States that offer benefits for veterans, whether you're a state resident or not. The vast majority of the states, you do have to be a state resident, but there are some, if during your travels, you can take advantage of some of those benefits. States like Arizona, Missouri, Tennessee, Colorado, New Mexico, my home state, Louisiana, a lot of them along the southern Gulf Coast, those southern states, offer camping benefits for veterans whether you're a resident or non-resident. And but sometimes the stipulations around that are different from state to state. And so I'll include a link to a document that I put together that has links for every state to where you can get more information about that state and what the camping benefits are. But let's just give an example,
like one example, where there's multiple levels of the benefit that you get. Say Arizona for instance. So they offer a free day use access for the state parks for qualified veterans, right? So that means any veteran. And then it goes on to say, and 100% free day use for residents with 100% service-connected disability, right? So there's multiple levels depending on the state that you're in. Again, kind of going back to our first video about due diligence and picking up the phone and calling and finding out, what veteran benefits are, there are for that particular park, right?
New Mexico, let's say, has a lifetime veteran state park pass, and this is for residents, and it covers day use and camping, so fees. But you may have to have a qualifying disability rating. And then other states like Colorado, they offer free camping admission to all state parks on Veterans Day, and I bet that's
probably true for all of them.
That is probably true in a lot of the parks and the federal parks as well. So I guess the biggest thing with this is just to know ahead of time, do your due diligence, use the link that I have that has a link to each of the state's websites that gives the listing of the benefits and their criteria.
Did a link? You did a link
they have
for
a link on each one of them that I could find. Yep. And so that when you're planning your travels, be able to take some advantages of some discounted camping rates.
Yep. We're back. Told you there'd be horses.
Some horsing around. Anyway, let's switch on over to national parks. So there are a variety of national park passes that citizens of the United States can take advantage of. But when it comes to military and our veterans, there are couple, we'll say a few, 3 in particular that pertain to veterans military. There is the military annual pass for active duty, and then there is the military lifetime pass that is for veterans and medal recipients, I believe Gold Star family members.
Yeah.
And the veteran piece is not service connected at all. You just have to go and prove that you're a veteran. And when you go to get the the card, you can do it online, or you can go to one of
I did ours online, but it was just a
visitor center.
It was just a DD 214 that
Right.
approved my service. So.
But did you have to do the ID.me thing?
No, that was before that.
So I think now you have to do the ID.me.
ID me is what they call it.
Yeah, and that's just a verification process that you go through, and you create an account, log in, and go through the verification process of.
I think you end up having to upload your driver's license and all those types of things.
Your DD 214.
Yeah.
You know. And so the other one, though, and like I said, let me reiterate, the military lifetime pass is for veterans, and that includes all veterans, no service connection required. And it provides, I'm going to read this so I don't get it wrong. They get free entrance into national parks, and that's the discount for that.
Yeah.
So.
But the other one is the access pass.
Correct, and that's the one that.
That's the one that we have.
We have, or you have.
Right.
And this is a pass for disabilities, and it can be anyone with a disability, and that any kind of disability, as long as it's life altering. And so, because Alan has a disability rating through the VA, he qualifies. So if you have a disability rating through the VA, you would qualify for the all access pass. And that pass actually gives you free entrance into the national parks, as well as discounts on campgrounds.
Right.
And anyone in the vehicle can be part of the pass. I mean, I don't have to have a separate pass as long as he's with me.
Right.
So.
And they did ask for my ID too.
Yes, they will verify.
So
at the gate.
Yeah, so you can't borrow someone else's. So.
No, you can't. But Jason Eberson with RV Miles, their parkography channel that's all about the national parks, just recently released a really good episode on all of the national park passes that are available, and he broke it down really well.
Yeah,
and so if you have a chance, go over there and check that video out. And he's so good about explaining everything, and it was he did a very good job. And so you can learn about all the passes that are available for the national parks. One thing about the national park passes, regardless if it's the all access pass or the military lifetime or military annual pass, is that you don't get discounts on things that are inside the park, like tours and things like that. So you will get in entrance into the park, but then any kind of additional things in there you would have to pay for.
These horses are kind of uncomfortable, aren't they?
They are very uncomfortable. I'm ready to get off this horse.
All right, so we got a couple more topics. One is to basically how to verify before you travel. Obviously, it's just like you do with any other trip. Go to the official state park site or national park site. Look up any veteran or military discounts that may be applicable to you. Read the eligibility documentation, and then last but not least, man, pick up the phone and call the park to double check. We've said that in our last episode about fam camps and military bases and everything. Pick up the phone and call, right? Because it's what?
Oh, I just wanted to add in, there was a question about how do you know what military campgrounds are available across the United States? And I have a couple of resources. One of them is RV Life, and it is a website or an app that you can download. You create an account. You can do RV Life Pro. That's a paid portion, but the free portion, you can look at a map and use the filters, and there is a military box that you can check, and it will filter out all the other campgrounds and just show you military campgrounds. So that is an excellent way to find them.
But trust us, that we talked about the military installations not being real good about their online services, right? Some of them are antiquated, some of them just don't work, some of them don't have them. So just trust us, 5 minutes of picking up the phone and calling the place that you're going. And then if there's an online resource, by clicking, ahead of time, it can just, be huge in a level of frustration that you may encounter, So anyway, yeah.
So yeah, veteran benefits can be huge in saving you some money in your travels across the United States. So if you have an idea of where you're headed, look into seeing if there's military campgrounds, what state parks and national parks you can stay in, because there is camping available also in the national parks as well.
Yeah. So anyway, drop us a comment below. What state have you used for veteran camping? What were the benefits? What did you like? What did you not like? And any other advice that you have. People do look at the comments that, as scrolling through, and I've picked up a couple of tidbits even from you guys that are commenting on things that I didn't know. We always talk about due diligence and doing your part in regards to verification and all those things, right? So we learn from you guys just as much as we hope that you learn from us. And, safe travels, guys.
Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yep. Pass it on. Share it. Yeah. So,
all right. Till
next time. Next one is going to be Tampa.
Yeah, right? After this video. We'll be at the Tampa RV show.
We'll be at the Tampa RV show.
Wrap up this series on the MWR stuff.
But before we do the third series, we're going to drop in the Tampa show, right?
Correct. Okay. Yeah. Well, and there's been some things that you all wanted to look at, a few models RVs that you wanted us to show. So we'll stop by and do some of that. If you have something else you'd like us to show or film or whatever, let us know down in the comments.
Yeah, we'll do that for you guys. So.
All right.
Anyway, till next time. See you in Tampa.
Bye.
Bye.